Alright.
Hello.
News.
Sponsored by T-Sets.
Fresh off the boil. We're trying something radical this week and having tea instead of coffee.
It's because it's better. Now.
It's because you're wrong.
Yeah, maybe. So, we have notes again.
We're professional now.
But I don't have a hangover, so we're more professional this week. It's fantastic. So, first up.
We're just going down from the top.
I guess we do, because we've got a funny and finally item at the bottom. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
It works. It works like proper news.
So Blizzard have had a BlizzCon or something, and they announced a game called Overwatch, which is some kind of team-based shooter.
Yeah. Probably a bit like Team Fortress 2 or something.
I don't know if I have an opinion on that.
No, I quite like Team Fortress 2.
Do you like Blizzard games? They make Diablos, right?
I like Diablo 2. It's one of the best games ever.
But Diablo 3 let everyone down.
Yeah, well, I didn't play it because my computer's not good enough. So, that's fine. But Blizzard also made...
I could play it.
Well, the Warcraft games, including World of Warcraft, but the old Warcraft games, which are all quite good. Warcraft 3 is very good.
So basically they haven't made a good game in a while.
Basically, their high point was about 1999, yes. Yeah, okay. But it might be a good game.
But they still have legions of fans because Warcraft is still quite a big thing.
Yeah, WoW is ongoing, so, Well,
so that's cool.
That's cool.
So Blizzard
essentially,
fans,
we don't know very much about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll probably have leveling up and things like that to do.
It seems like it seems like Blizzard is going to eventually have one of every type of competitive online game.
Yeah.
So they've got them a more
the market.
Now they're going to have a thingy. Maybe they'll
They
have.
make StarCraft.
They do make StarCraft. So they have an arena
That's
game.
something they've done in recently.
Yeah.
People like StarCraft.
People do like StarCraft,
especially Koreans.
and especially Koreans, where they have championships. Well, they have championships in Asia, but Koreans tend to win them.
In stadiums.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I know.
Mass Effect 4.
There's a fourth Mass Effect.
Well, they said this for a while, but you didn't know, apparently.
I didn't know this at all.
They said they were going to make another one. The whole
I haven't played 1 through 3, though. Maybe that's what I should do when we finish the news.
Yeah, I like Mass Effect. It's my fave. Well, not my ultimate, top something.
Top something.
Top something.
It wasn't going to be one of your canvases before you cancelled that idea. You weren't going to have a Mass Effect one.
No, it's only because I couldn't find a good picture for a Mass Effect canvas. I did look.
So it's in your top 7.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get a Tally canvas, but I think that Nikki wouldn't allow it that much.
Okay.
Because Tally's my girl.
Tally is your girl.
She's my real girl.
She's his real girl.
Anyway, they've been teasing Mass Effect 4, which is going to be like a new story and a new point further in the future.
Some tea. It's
Some tea. With a new main character or whatever. But they said a couple of things about it. They're going to. Oh, thank you. I'll have that drip of tea. You just.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. Basically, they've. What have they said? They've said they've announced 2 new species of aliens, and they haven't actually shown the aliens yet.
Right.
What they're doing, but they've shown concept art of their homeworld, so you can get an idea from that what the aliens are like.
I think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
setting it in a different place is probably the right way to go.
They're kind of focusing on the Dragon Age at the moment, which I don't really have that much interest in. But that's why they're not doing too much reveal-wise on the Mass Effect front. But like so they're showing the homeworlds. One of them's kind of like a nice place where technology and nature are intertwined in a good way, and the other one's another kind of dark place that looks quite harrowing and bad. And you can. So I guess there's going to be some kind of technology theme going on, it being a sci-fi.
Yeah.
Get that much from it. And the other thing they said about the story is it's not going to be similar to the first trilogy, in that in the first trilogy Shepard started off basically as a hero from the outset.
Yeah.
And in this game it's more about the journey of the character becoming a hero and not starting out as one.
Okay.
That's basically all they've said.
Alright.
He also kind of tried to figure out if they wanted to do a HD remake of the original trilogy. They made a poll, so that might happen as well. I've got all the original trilogy.
Do we need an HD remake of a game that came out about 4 years ago?
Well, I mean, they're doing it with games that came out 1 year ago, so
I know. I don't think we need them.
No, not do I. People like to have them with the nicest resolution on the newest thing.
It's also an aspect of gaming I'm not part of, is the kind of collector aspect of gaming.
Yeah.
And it plays to that market, which I'm not into.
I think I might be a collector.
I would say you are a collector, yes.
But I like originals.
Yeah. Because I remember Evans when he got Destiny, he got the box thing, got the mega box.
I'm not really into that stuff.
That's a special edition. This is just annoying to me. Game of the Year edition, and my hand is not a face camera, but okay.
That was a bit fourth wally.
That was a bit fourth wally.
Yeah, but the thing about I don't really mind special editions if they're because they just appeal to certain people who might like that sort of thing. So as long as they're not, kind of bits of the game.
Yeah, and
sell it.
It's not even like a collector thing. It's like a person who wants. Miscellany from the game universe.
I really wanted the special edition Mortal Kombat when it came out, but I couldn't afford it because it came with a Scorpion and Sub-Zero bookmarks as well as a fight stick, which is the thing I wanted more.
I've owned one collector's edition of any game, and that was just because it's the only version of it I found, and it had a audio CD. And that was it.
Well, I might have something. I don't know. I have a really big box for Kid Icarus.
So back to Mass Effect anyway.
Well, I don't think there's too much.
There's not much more to say. I guess it will probably be quite good. I've not played any of them, but they generally are very well received games.
I'm quite excited by it. I like
they look
Mass
quite
Effect
good.
a lot.
And people will probably complain about the ending, and it'll get changed in DLC.
Enough time has passed now that I'm looking forward to it again. Yeah. Whereas I kind of binged really hard on the original ones and played them like non-stop and did like 11-hour sessions on them or whatever. So so I quite like Mass Effect. Basically, and I quite like the third one.
And despite how it may seem sometimes, I do respect Jason's opinion sometimes on the games I haven't played.
Until you've got reason not to.
Until I've got reason not to. Okay, so speaking of the HD remakes, this is nearly an HD remake.
It's a remake of sorts.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is coming to 3DS,
which is what everyone's wanted for ages. After they made Ocarina of Time, and everyone thought it was the shit.
Yeah, I mean, these are two of the best games ever made. Pretty much.
I still don't have either of them on N64, but I did for a time have Ocarina of Time on the 3DS until I decided I wanted to be a purist. And it was a very good remake. They improved the draw distance a lot, and the graphics were very nice. And they used the touchscreen well, they integrated it well to sort of streamline some of the menu-y stuff.
I guess a thing I might say, if I was being very pretentious, which I never do, as you know, is that the thing about these Zelda games on N64 is the really good thing about them is they used N64 well. They worked well on the console they were on, so they worked within their own limitations. But that doesn't necessarily mean they'll be bad when they come over, of course.
No,
so I can't really say anything like that. But
I think if you like them originally, you'll probably still like them. The remakes are very faithful.
I prefer Majora's Mask, personally. That is pretty much, you've got one you prefer, I find. Because Majora's Mask has a massive fan base, but Ocarina of Time is considered more popular.
Majora's Mask, I think, was always seen as the one that deviated from the formula, and probably the only one that has for a long time, up until probably A Link Between Worlds, which did it a little bit. Broke up with the formula.
It's also one of the only sequels where Link is the same person. The only other one being Zelda 2, Link's Quest. Or
I'm pretty sure the ones in
and the Game
Phantom
Boy ones
Hourglass,
actually, maybe.
I think in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are the same as Wake a Link, maybe.
Oh, okay. The Game Boy Link is generally always considered to be the same Link, I think. So all the Game Boy games is the same Link, I think.
Need to have a look at the Hyrule Historia.
We do.
Which I don't have, because I'm not really that big a fan of Zelda. It's good though.
No, Zelda Timeline's crazy. But yeah, anyway, Majora's Mask, pretty good game. Now you can carry it around.
Now a new generation of people can play it.
Yep.
I suppose.
And I think that's a good thing.
Yes.
And you can play it on the bus.
A new generation of people are also playing more COD.
Now, Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
We've not played it.
No.
We won't play it, probably.
Unless COD has drastically changed, which it doesn't. Then I don't think it's going to be interesting, but it has come out, so we should talk about it.
Yeah, our expert on it, Evans.
Yeah.
From Retro Restart, he doesn't like it.
No.
And if he doesn't like it, it's probably really bad.
He kind of likes these games a lot. He always insists that he only likes the Nazi zombie mode. But
he plays all the other modes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he likes the multiplayer as well, or has done in the past. But yeah, if he's saying it's terrible, then the chances. But then it's weird because the Eurogamer said it was the best COD since Modern Warfare.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, Modern Warfare was rubbish.
Yeah. I don't really like any of the CODs.
Yeah, that's the thing. We are kind of biased because we don't like COD games.
I think COD 4 came out and set up.
I liked them when I first played them, but not very much.
Well, COD 4 kind of made a formula for online shooters that's kind of that's just been mimicked and advanced. And Modern Warfare, sort of carried that to the point where it was in the near future rather than in the past, which then became the more fashionable thing to do as well. So those two games are kind of responsible for
and you
a
end up
generation,
the line and,
a generation of dull shooters that are all the same.
Yep, pretty much, but very popular.
You can't really blame the businessmen, but then I don't really like the businessmen, so... but I do blame the devs for making bad games that everyone likes. It's their fault.
Yeah, I even have the thing where it's not that I think they're bad. I think
they're competent.
I think exactly. They're very well made and they work, and I just think you don't do very much, do you? Mm. Though I'm really bad at these games.
They're basically the FIFA of the shooters. That's kind of what you have when you analyse a game.
But then I like wrestling games, and wrestling games work exactly the same way as FIFA. Change the faces, same game.
But then I tend to buy one per generation for that reason. So.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Alright, moving on. This is a small one. I mentioned it before when they announced it was finally coming out, and now it has come out, and I need to get it. But I kind of... Shovel Knight, anyway, in case you missed it, is come out finally on Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah.
It's been out on Steam, I think. But,
for ages,
But now you can get it on a Nintendo, which is good. Because that's what I want to do. And as soon as I finish Phoenix Wright, I'm going to download it and play the shit out of it. But my attention's on Phoenix Wright at the moment.
It's very good, apparently. I've only played a demo, I think.
I've seen a lot of it played. I've basically seen the whole game been played.
I believe it's quite a frustrating game, but that's not always a bad thing.
No.
It's like maybe a bit like Super Meat Boy or something like that. Well, it's easy to get things wrong.
I watched the Game Grumps play it, and they made it seem not that hard, but I think it's one of theirs, favourite game at the moment, and he's bought it on everything and completed it quite a lot of times. So that might be the reason why it didn't look that hard.
Yeah.
Because he made Mega Man not look that hard. It's kind of a strange thing, because the Game Grumps normally aren't that good at games.
No.
But unless it's specifically games that they have played a lot,
I think it's the kind of thing...
Like normal people.
Like when I watch Game Grumps, it's like when everyone else watches me.
Yeah.
So they're going, why are you getting it wrong? And that's what I watch with Game Grumps quite a lot. Going, why are you doing that? But yeah.
That's just what they do. Anyway,
Shovel Knight,
I watched them play it all the way through.
Looks good.
And Ed basically was like, it looks great, I want it.
Yeah. So. It does look very good. I love platforms. It's going to be a great game, I think.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Amiibos. You didn't even really know what these were.
I did not know what they were.
Basically, Nintendo's doing a Skylanders, but not quite as bad.
Yeah.
So they're not making a whole game where you have to buy loads of figures or whatever.
Spyro.
But they are making loads of figures of their stuff, of all their characters and whatnot.
And using them for...
Which you can use,
stuff. So, for example, this storyline is that they will change your suits in MK8.
Unlock costumes, basically, from Mario Kart.
So I'm guessing you can get like a Tanuki Mario. And he can drive as Tanuki Mario.
I think Tanuki Mario's in the new DLC, actually.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Basically just skins, which is skins, I suppose. If you're going to do it, and you want to make extra money out of kids who want toys, which is basically what they're doing.
Yeah.
And this is a more or less harmless way of doing it.
Yeah, I guess if I was going to criticise it, you criticise everything, so I might as well. It seems like a way of trying to attach artificial toy sales to game sales when you're probably doing alright on game sales anyway. So I don't know if it's going to work out for them.
Everyone wants more money.
Yeah.
I think it will work out.
It probably will.
Nintendo fans will always buy that sort of thing.
That is the thing. And Nintendo fans already buy little more,
Yeah.
I had a Yoshi for a while.
Yeah.
People buy these little things quite a lot. It was my keyring. It was lovely. But yeah.
I've got a Toad Pez.
A Toad Pez.
Don't even really like Pez, but I've got one.
Have you?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Excellent. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's over there. You can't see it, internet. Because of the fourth wall. Nonetheless, let's move on to Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I can't actually remember who, someone's making a light gun game based on Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Yeah.
Which is strange, but whatever, that's cool.
Well, Luigi's Mansion are great games, I love them.
Yeah. I imagine it'll be quite silly, and I'd like light gun games. So
yeah.
Hopefully
you like playing them with a mouse.
Do I?
I'm joking, that's how I used to play light gun games on PC.
No, I used to play light gun games on PC. I completed Virtual Cop 2 with a mouse.
Ah, there you go. It's easier. It's easier.
It is much easier.
It's like playing an easier version of a thing. Somewhere to be quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we don't know much about that. Really. We don't know what it looks like.
Hopefully they'll make a port of it for Wii U.
Maybe
I'm hoping.
It might be one of those fun because you got some really cool ones. You got stuff like Back then you got Point Blank, and you had the one with the bear who you
like
told about, and I told you the name of, and now I've forgotten it.
Rescue Shot.
Rescue Shot. Maybe it'll be something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of a fun like game, because those games are really interesting.
Rather than a shit one like the rest of them.
Well, I like the rest of them, but I just think Luigi's Mansion suits more kind of a puzzly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Rescue Shot was a very original like game, very clever like game.
It's a shame it didn't do that well.
Yeah, no one bought it.
It was very easy though. That's probably its downside. Probably because
Point Blank did very well, didn't it?
Yeah, Point Blank. Point Blank was great. I really liked it on the DS. I think the last one I had.
Do you use a touch screen?
Yeah,
that would be cool too. Yeah. So that will probably be good, but we don't know. We're a great news source.
Well, we have sort of indifferent opinions.
Yeah.
Sega are making some more 3D classics. I think they've already been out in Japan, but they're coming out over here now.
Such as
they did 3 before. I think it was 3 they've made. Maybe more. They made Sonic, Shinobi 3. Space Harrier. No, they've definitely done more because I'm pretty sure they did Afterburner and Streets of Rage as well.
Okay.
Basically, mostly arcade games, but also some Mega Drive games.
So, does it play the same way, but they've just free-defined it?
They've put some more modes in, I think, for like the arcade games, and basically you make use of the 3D bit on the 3DS. It's quite good because
that sounds cool.
Yeah, well, it's good to have good arcade ports as well because a lot of the other arcade ports of stuff, for instance, for the consoles of the time, don't capture the image quality of it.
Yeah.
And, like, you can really see how nice these games actually look on the 3DS, I suppose, because there's not that many arcade ports of things like Afterburner 2, which is one of the ones that's coming out. Outrun, I think, is another one they're doing. There's a few, and they all look quite good.
And they're quite cheap then.
I think they're reasonable, yeah. They were very well received, and to be fair, they are very well made.
Yeah.
Remakes of the old games. They seem to have put in the right amount of effort, so generally they were looked upon quite well, especially for the point of preserving arcade games, which are kind of, I guess, a lot harder to preserve generally, or maybe more important to preserve than console games, which there's like many ways to keep
precisely I mean, people collect the machines still, I guess, but excuse me.
And they fit handheld quite well because they're designed for not always short bursts, but like they work for short gameplay sessions.
Quite
good handheld.
So like Streets of Rage as well. You can play that. You can sit down and play it in an hour, or you can just play it for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's that kind of game.
Just beat up some dudes,
smack some people around.
And so one more bit of news, 3DS related.
Yes, I'm finally
stop dying for just a sec. Smash Bros had a thing this week. Hopefully they fixed it.
I'm guessing they fixed it, yeah.
I'm hoping that, Basically, people were randomly getting 136-year bans just for no reason.
That is very confident of Nintendo to think we'll be playing this game in 136 years.
Yeah. Apparently it was caused by a coding...
Apologies.
A coding bug. Is probably what you have.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
Something wrong with my code.
Yep. And hopefully I can ban you for 136 years turning up here again. Poison.
I'm actually dying on camera.
Yeah. Probably gets a lot more views if you did.
Yeah. Game Toast dies on camera. It'd be a great video.
It'd be great. People will love me after that.
Yeah. And then you can do them with Sam West instead of me, which you tried to do anyway today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
Our silent partner that's not so silent.
He's back, and we regret it. That's not gaming news, though.
Anyway, so that was funny. Funny in Smash Bros. Probably not that funny people who are trying to play their game online.
Yeah.
I hope they fixed it.
I'm guessing people got unbound.
Yeah, probably. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them deserved it.
Precisely.
But that's, I guess, what happens when you have a system that automatically bans people for bad behaviour, is there will be occasions where it goes wrong.
Instead of using mods.
Yeah. Well, mods can't just go around watching Smash Bros. Games all day. That would be
an amazing job.
It would be. It would be too good.
Yeah. So that's why it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all the news from this week.
Yeah.
It's late. You can tell it's probably Wednesday. We normally put it up on Monday. So, sorry. I don't have the internet.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Don't have the internet.
You probably have the internet. You have my problems.
Yeah.
They're big.
That is a shame.
You have the internet.
I have the internet.
I saw it yesterday.
You did see it yesterday. You used it to fight Beer Matt.
No, that was local.
Okay.
You could just do that with 3DSs.
Just fighting each other.
I beat Beer Matt on Pokemon. That's top gaming news.
And he beat Joe, so he's currently the reigning champion.
Yes, of the three of us.
I'm about to sneeze.
That'll do then. You gonna do it?
No, it's gone now. But it was definitely coming. This is a long-winded ending.
What a disappointment.
Goodbye.